Hello everyone, I'm Tony Chen. Welcome to this number 13-26 grammar trick. We will talk about mood tense factivity of finite clause, common clause. So let's get started. Subjunctive construction and specialized uses of modal auxiliary. The mandative construction, okay. Demand, a verb, mandatory, an adjective. Because of these two words, we have this mandative construction. Mandative construction. And a matrix, mandative. But how about the common clause? It can be mandative, should mandative, subjunctive mandative, should mandative, or covert mandative. For this, pure mandative words, verb, or adjective, or noun. So pure mandative. And plain form, pure mandative, subjunctive mandative, pure mandative, plain form of be verb. So yeah, subjunctive mandative, or you can say pure mandative, and three types of mandative. What are those three types? Subjunctive mandative, American style. Should mandative, British style. And covert mandative. Rarely happens. Let's check. Plain form. Subjunctive mandative. Should mandative. British style, mandative. And this is pure mandative in the matrix. Pure mandative in the matrix. And this one, yeah, present tense. Covert mandative, rarely used. Present tense or past tense. Plain form, mandatory. Yep. If it's mandative, plain form, or should and plain form. Should mandative, British style. And pure plain form only, no auxiliary, then subjunctive mandative, American style. And then present tense, but with this, yes, this normal form for this subject and verb, present tense. That's covert mandative. And past tense, that's fine. Means in order, in the past. But, yeah, covert mandative, yeah. Present tense, past tense, in order in the past. Covert mandative, rarely used. But present tense, past tense, you cannot order something in the past. Sorry, illegal. Semantic contrast between mandative and non-mandative. Let's check. Insist is a verb that can take mandative or non-mandative. Insist. Let's check. She insists. Be verb, mandative. She insisted. And past perfect. So this happened before this past tense. Or non-mandative. Kind of guess. Suggest is not a word that can take mandative or non-mandative. Let's check. I suggest you go and see a doctor. I suggest she go and see a doctor. Mandative. It means I highly suggest. Kind of order, I order. It's important that he should take, okay, British, mandative. Should, and then plain form. It's highly important. Kind of order. Mandative. Suggest. She doesn't hate us. Okay. Present tense. No plain form. non-mandative. Again, kind of guess. I could be wrong. And she could be wrong. She insisted this thing happened before. She could be wrong. Present future tense regarding truth. It's true or not, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. So, non-mandative. Non-mandative. Ambiguity could happen. Let's check. She insists that he take. Yeah, kind of order. Kind of order. She's ordering a compliance. She insists that he took the 8 o'clock train, 8 o'clock plane. Yeah, kind of report and kind of guess. She could be wrong. Reporting a past. Something happened in the past. So present past. She insists that he takes, not a plain phone, but yeah, they can conform with each other. Yeah, they conform with each other. So it could be covert mandative, or it could be non-mandative. So it's ambiguous. Insist mandative or non-mandative. Let's check the complement. Must, so mandative. Semantically mandative. Suggest can take mandative or non-mandative. So let's check the common clause. Might. Okay. Non-mandative. Might is not as strong. So non-mandative. Semantically. Modal harmony, let's check. Stimulate, oh, very strong. Mandative. Mandative. Matrix. So, modal harmony. So they are harmonious with each other. Mandative. Mandative. With this, modal auxiliary, you use must. It's a requirement. It can take mandatory or non-mandatory. So let's check. Must, mandative, mandative. And this can take mandative or non-mandative. Essential, again, this one can take mandative or non-mandative. And sure, it's mandative, semantically mandative. Mandative. Demanded, mandative. You use should mandative. That's fine. Insist can take mandative or non-mandative. You can use should, but yeah, this is past tense. Well, non-mandative, because if you use should, this one should be plain form. So it's non-mandative. Should have in form means past tense. Present tense, past tense. Impossible to be mandative. Insist, mandative or non-mandative. Should be hand. Well, it's a plain form. It's a plain form, but it's a passive form. So past tense, past tense. Past tense, past tense could be mandative, and it could be non-mandative for this passive. Ambiguous. So if it's mandative, then, for example, they are high-rank people, they can order something. So they ordered that all murders must be hanged. That's mandative. And they insisted this situation, this argument to happen. But they could be wrong. It could be their guess. How about this one? Suggested, recommended, can take both. mandative or non-mandative. So let's check. Should hire. Okay, mandative. Okay, sorry, past tense. Past tense. And this is for this can be treated as past tense. So past tense, past tense. Then non-mandative. But past tense, should mandative, and then mandative. So ambiguous, ambiguous because of this. Past tense and past tense. Just a simple past tense. Another should mandative. So mandative clauses can happen at, this is a noun phrase. This is a noun phrase, taking this as a complement, for this. And this is a mandatory noun or mandative noun. So this whole thing is a noun phrase. Okay, this one can take mandatory or non-mandatory, this noun. So the subject, mandative, that's fine, mandative. Mandative clause as in subject. Mandative clause as in extravose subject because of this noun. Mandative noun. And this one, yeah, mandative, it can take mandative or non-mandative. So this is subject, and this is the PC. So mandative or non-mandative. But this one is mandative. Okay, and it's not closely connected. So it's interact. It's interact. Because this is not a complement for this. This is a SPC for the beaver. And this is a subject for the verb. External complement for the verb. So these two interact. It seemed the most important thing in my life at this moment. So thing is the head of the noun phrase. Adjective, adverb modifying this adjective, adjective modifying this thing, so this is the head. PP modifies this word thing, another PP modifying this word thing, so this is the head. But this head cannot take a mandatory clause as its complement, but this one can. This one is a modifier for it. So it's indirect relation for the mandative common clause. Okay. One of the qualities demanded of a candidate by other candidates. Okay. This is a relative clause. Relative clause. Modifying this noun phrase. So this is the head. This is a modifier. Modifying it. So this one can take a mandative clause. This one can take. So their relation is interact. Is interact. So distribution. Direct relation, indirect relation. So that's it for this video. Hope you enjoyed it. And I'll see you in the next minor tree. Bye-bye.